Yo, yo, yo.
Are we really doing this?
We doing it. Welcome to my crib.
That's America! Oh my God, guys. My cousin is finally here in Florida to chase this crazy dream of ours with us. Let's have a sit down. What are we doing? Bro, we're almost 40 years old.
I know.
What are we doing?
It's crazy, man. If you would have asked me when we were kids, or shoot, even six months ago, a year ago, I'd have been like, there's no way that this is happening, that we're really doing this. But here we are. Before we get started though, I got one last act of customer service here.
Oh my God.
I owe you a 14mm wrench.
So guys, there's a funny joke about this. It needed repaired, and that's his background. We'll get in more about that, but
yeah,
it's been a long time since I've seen him, so it took forever to get it.
Yeah.
Let's jump right into it, guys. All the facts correct. You sold your home, you sold your business,
yeah.
and you packed up your wife and 2 kids.
We gotta back up.
Whoa.
After I sold my business and I put my house up for sale, then my dad passed away.
Then your dad passes,
Yeah.
and you pack up your wife and 2 kids
And we moved to Florida.
to move to Florida to be a YouTuber?
Yeah. Be a YouTuber and build a brand with my cousin, who's been basically my brother. So our whole lives we've always been really close. 20 years we've been separated, and now we're here. And so if you guys have followed along either on Instagram or here, you may have heard him say my cousin, or when my cousin gets here. This has been the plan for a long time. It's just, guys, and I don't think we even realize how much time it takes to really, for all these things to, to happen and all the pieces to align, and to go through those 3 difficult things in life pretty much simultaneously, and then get here has been a ride.
We'll get further into what's the plans for Full Circle Garage. I know everybody's probably wondering, like, what could these 2 almost 40-year-olds change up their whole life when a lot of people are starting to settle in and being like, okay, this is how our life's gonna go, and just completely turn it into a roller coaster. We'll get more into that, but first, let's get into the move from the get-go.
Yeah. How did this all happen? That's right. We're leaving Kannapolis, North Carolina. I've been here 36 years. My wife has been here 28. This is the hometown of me and Jared. And so we are selling our business, our home, everything that we have, so that we can go full-time with Full Circle. So we can bring you guys better content, more car-related content, technical and educational things when it comes to builds and engines and parts and tools and everything in between. And as you guys can see, this tool truck behind me, Cornwell Tools, has been my business for the last 5 years, and we're leaving it behind. We have a guy who's purchased the route and who's also gonna be buying the truck. So we're gonna actually be staying on Jared's property. If you haven't viewed the 1320 episode, I recommend you go and do that. The camper in that video, we're actually buying. We're minimizing our bills. We're gonna be debt-free. And guys, we're all in. So I want to give you guys a little detail on the truck and show you my office for the last 5 years. So let's check it out. So guys, I'm sure a lot of you know what it's like to go on a tool truck. And if you do, you know that after that step, it's consensual. So I'm sure some of you though have never been on a tool truck that's this empty. And you can see the shelves are bare, guys. This has been my office for the last 5 years. It's been an incredible season of life, and it's afforded me the opportunity to learn so much as a business owner, and it's given so much to my family. My wife's been able to be a stay-at-home mom and take care of our 2 young daughters. And yeah, so We have sold everything that is on the truck, all my inventory. We're collecting everything on the street, and the truck is really dirty right now, as you guys can tell. We're actually getting it detailed tomorrow, and we're also going to be getting the interior detailed as well. But yeah, guys, even you guys know the infamous ceiling, completely empty. I spent so much time. Again, it's a mess because everything's gone. Jared is my closest thing I've ever had to a brother. We talk every day. And so I've been in the background. You guys, like I said, those who have really watched and paid attention, I've kind of been there, but helping with getting the logos designed, getting the merch stuff taken care of, a website that we're working on, so many different things, ideas and whatnot. And Jared and I discussed everything together. And we've been saying it for a long time that, man, we got more coming, we got big plans, but a lot of that has hinged on the fact that we had to move, we had to get in a position to make this big of a jump. Since we made this decision, and when I started really announcing that to my customers and to friends and family, there's obviously been those who have wanted to all but see us fail. And it's really interesting to me because without risk, there's no reward. And I want you guys to know, and it's been a theme of this channel for a long time, that you have to take risks. And you've got to go after your dreams. You've got to grind. You've got to make choices that are difficult if you want to see progress and you want to see your life move forward. I'm super excited for this. And we've got a vision in our minds, and we're going to see it all the way to the finish line. And so much of it, again, I keep saying this, it relies on you guys. So again, your support is highly appreciated. I'm going to move on. We're going to look at, just the process of moving our home and all that. But before I do, if you guys would go in the comments, give me your best story on a tool truck. Good, bad, indifferent. I know you guys have them if you've been in the automotive world at all. And those that are subscribed that are in it, you've got some stories. Share it. I'm sure I can relate to it, but there's probably going to be some stuff that'll make you laugh in there. Some stuff that'll probably piss you off too, but make sure you guys get in the comments and talk about that. That'd be fun to see.
Wow, has it been some time? 3 months since I've posted a video of expanding my garage. Well, some issues happened. So there's actually an investigation, he got fired, all this stuff, just completely crap. But the company did do right by me. And so the garage, everything's going on. I'll have to show you. So that's one aspect of why it's been 3 months since I posted a video. The other part is, man, Full Circle Garage is finally going full time. I'm super, super excited about this because my cousin is now moving and will be here in just a few weeks. We've been doing this car thing since we were like freaking 13 years old. Like, he's now my business partner. We're taking a leap. We're going after our dreams with Full Circle Garage. Like being able to, I've done well in business, but being able to do something you really, really love and believe in. And to be able to go all in on that is a blessing. Let's get to it because things are crazy. Look what we have here. Got a skid steer here. So, all right, let's first start. Remember, there was a fence here. Well, it's been pushed all the way back. Why is that? Because play set for the kids. We are building a badass gym and recovery. The gym is a big part of my life. Cars are, but the gym is a bigger part of my life. They're about equal, I guess, gym and cars. But as you saw in another video, concrete's done, footer's done. So in a couple weeks also, this will be done. I know I've said that over and over, but it will be done. And so the plan is now is my cousin will be living on the property. He is buying my RV. If you've seen the 1320 video, you saw that RV.
he's sacrificing living out of RV. It's a nice one, but we want to make it where it's also very livable for his family, because that's going to be a big part as we shoot these you know, YouTube videos and all these build series and everything that we got going on. So it pretty much look like this: pavers, AstroTurf. So little inflatable pool for the kids, all that good stuff. So let's get started. I'm about to hop up in the skid steer and I'm about to get some stuff done. Wait, what the crap? It's already done? Oh, yes, it's already done. This is the build spot for where he will be living on the property. I'm gonna be living on the back end, he's gonna be living on the front end. So let me flip the camera around. So here we go, here we go. I gotta keep removing some concrete, but for the most part, this is the build area. I got a bucket truck I need to move. But yeah, so this is gonna be all fenced in. The gate over here, RV, pavers, AstroTurf, landscape. All completely locked in. We're gonna run electric, septic, so you'll see that stuff coming over from that house. We're gonna hook into that. Guys, do you know what it's like? Like at 40 years old, you think you're just like, you're done. You're set in your ways. You're kind of like, you know, I'm gonna work my company for the rest of my life, and you're done. And we have this bright idea to say, F it. Let's go after our dreams. Like, maybe we'll make some money, maybe we won't. But the one thing we'll get to do, and we literally said this to each other, was we will be able to say, I said, worst case scenario, we don't make a bunch of money. What's worst case scenario? We get to do what we love with the people we love and our friends and family. Like, that's a win. And when you get older, man, that stuff means more and more to you. You start to bury your parents, like, man, just living the life that you want to live becomes such a priority. So we're excited.
The tool truck has been sold. I'm gonna post up a video here so you guys can see that pulling away. See you, man. Safe travels. But we had a gentleman that came and bought it, sold quick, guys. It was on the market for literally 2 hours and it was sold. So super thankful for that. There's a lot that's changed in a short amount of time. Our house has finally sold. It was on the market for about 51 days. In between selling the business and selling our house, but my dad actually passed away. So it's been a difficult season of life for my family, and getting ready to move all of our things to a completely another state over 600 miles away. Everything is in packing mode, getting ready to move to Florida. We've got 2 weeks to get out of here, and then it's gonna be go time. Also, I'm just gonna say it right now because I know I look like I'm half dead, but guys, the amount of work that has went into selling a business, into taking care of my dad's estate and all of his belongings, the amount of work that's going into selling this house and getting prepared to move, getting our place set up and ready in Florida, and all of our business things in order. Jared and I have been working on that. I am absolutely exhausted. It can't be overstated that how much something like this changes you. The perspective that has come from this season of my life. But I can tell you right now, the last message that my dad ever sent to me, that was about a month before he passed, was in response to a Facebook post regarding Full Circle Garage. And he told me in a couple sentences, but the first part was the most important. He said, "Go and conquer, my son." And I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna do just that. Jared and I are gonna make our dreams come true, and you guys are gonna see something that hasn't been done in this space and in the car world. So we are super excited about that, and I hope you guys are ready to come along on that journey with us. It's an absolute disaster, as you guys can tell. My kids are being loud, but we got boxes, just stuff's everywhere. Pictures are off the wall. Got a mirror, all of it, like I said, our couch, furniture, everything's going. We've got some pictures that come off the bathroom, the wall in there. My wife is currently, again, kids' toys, they're playing. It's my wife, Morgan. You guys will see her a lot more. But she is, well, she was. Where's it at? Vacuum bags. If you guys haven't used that as a storage solution. But, yeah, master bedroom. Like I said, everything's going. So a lot to do in a very short amount of time. We've got 2 weeks to get out of here. And then we are heading to Florida. It's morning time, and one of the biggest steps is getting my garage space cleaned up. We've got a lot of boxes. We've got to get things labeled, get my garage in order. So guys, this is my garage. Very small space. 240 was built out of this garage. It is a disaster and a mess. And so it's time to clean up all this crap. I've got so much stuff, tools, just junk everywhere. As you guys can see, storage containers. I mean, I moved stuff out of here whenever I was selling my tool truck. We got fuel cans, fuel, tires, all kinds of wiring. I mean, it's a mess too. So this small space is something that I'm used to. I've always worked out of small spaces in small garages, even in my dad's places I grew up working on cars. We didn't have a lot. We made do with what we'd have, working on the ground. Getting pretty old to be doing that. Be 37 this year, so it's going to be a huge blessing to move to Florida, be at Full Circle Garage. Jared and I having the ability to work out of an awesome facility with lifts and all the tools that we need. I'm bringing a lot with me that I've had and collected over the years. So it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be efficient, safer. Saying goodbye to humble beginnings. I'm sure a lot of you guys know what that's like. So let's get this stuff cleaned up and get after it.
All right, guys, we are kicking ass when I say this. So the pavers will be going in next week. This is the most important part. We got the well up and running. Basically had to repipe it, rethread it, gauges. Everything was bad. We got to prime it. We're waiting on that to cure. And then we got one more gauge to put on, and we should be able to power up, and then we can run water over there. So yeah, we're making some serious progress, which is great. Let's go over because we found the sewer pipe, which was fun trying to find. Look at that. What's going on? All right, we got, these are friends from North Carolina. If you guys don't know, I'm originally from Kannapolis, North Carolina. This is Logan. He is a good buddy of mine who also understands construction. And basically, here's what we found. We found the sewer pipe, which is, it's made out of clay. There it is. It's made out of clay. And so we're gonna have to tap into that, which is gonna be fun. So that way we can run a sewer line and a pump. So when my cousin is taking his morning doo-doos, they can flush right out. So he's getting at it. So now we found it. Now we need to hop on the excavator here and start trenching. So first though, let's go see what's going on with the RV pad because we're making some progress. We got the electric here. So we got the 50 amp electric. So, which will plug into the RVs, obviously power everything. This is going to be the RV pad, which we're gonna grade out. We're gonna slope it a little bit for drainage.
and put weed blocker on, and then spread it's a 57 granite stone that we're gonna put on. So basically, ultimately, this is all bare right now, but this will be great. It'll be a rock, and it'll be set to go. So this is a good buddy of mine I've known, bro, 20 plus years.
Yeah,
it's a long time.
Yeah, about 27 years.
It's a long time, guys, a long time. Flew all the way down here from my home state, North Carolina, and to help us out because he knows my cousin, Zach, and he's come down here to help us get everything done.
Yeah, absolutely. We're getting a lot of work done, getting some grading, some plumbing, some electrical, just tying it all in together.
Tying it all in. Yeah, we gotta do some tree trimming still. There's just so many things, but we'll get it done. I do want to shout out KRT. Literally without this machine, I know between me and him, we wouldn't be shoveling this.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have a Bobcat MT100, and this machine right here is a lot stronger, even though they're both Kubota engines. The hydraulics on this machine right here outdo the Bobcat.
So you heard that?
Yes.
And it's half the cost of a Bobcat.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was excited to run it, and yeah, great machine.
Good. So guys, we're gonna get at it. We got the sewer line now. Pipe should start to cure, almost be done on the well, and he's gonna finish grading, and then we're laying weed blocker, and then we are putting rock down, right?
Yeah, some stone.
Okay, let's go look at one more thing, just because I'm really excited about this. But it's the gate. It's the gate, because we need our privacy. We need our privacy. Don't need people coming up here, because we don't want to shoot nobody. It's not what we're here to. We're here to make friends. This is going to be a commercialized, basically gate entrance. And so it's going to completely shut off the property, which I love, because I love my privacy. We live on land. This is where we hold everything down. And so here's what we had before, which was not working. First of all, I got crushed 2 times by trees. It was just cheap. I mean, it still cost a couple $1,000s between the motors and stuff like that. I'm gonna get that gate up. That'll be motorized, keypad, the whole 9 yards. And then we're gonna mount a turret, a laser guided turret gun, in case, you know, we have some unwanted visitors. That way it'll find them and I'm just kidding. Or am I? There's only one way to find out. All right, so that's gonna kind of wrap up this episode, but I just wanna kind of give you guys a rundown. We'll be doing build series, the first episode, official episode, the 2G Eclipse. We're gonna film everything about it, the whole process, everything. So that's gonna be the very first video is gonna be the 2G Eclipse. We are going to have rallies. We are going to have car events open to the public. There's gonna be so much going on, and there's more. And I can't reveal those yet, but my God, guys, full circle the freaking world, because where this is all headed, and just remember, this small YouTube account started with 0 followers. We're now at like 18,000, 209,000 on Instagram, Facebook. I think we're over 75, 76,000 followers. It has grown to the point where I've only been able to do this like kind of part-time. This was not the intention with my life, but you know, God is good, and God will take you in places that you don't know. And so we're trusting the process, and here we are. And now to have it where Full Circle Garage will be able to run 24/7. I'm talking about consistent YouTube videos, build series. There's more cars coming, like so much going on. We're gonna do giveaways. Guys, you don't know how excited I am to finally see this all come. And I'm so happy to be able to do this with my cousin, and you're gonna see him so much more. You're gonna see our dynamic of the relationship that we have, which he's like the opposite of me. He's very OCD, very detailed, very chill. I'm very high energy, crazy, always cracking up, class clown, that whole 9 yards. And so you get to see our dynamic when we're working on cars together, and I want to say, it's hilarious. For you older ones, if you remember Home Improvement, think of it like that. Like, think of me as Tim, and think of my cousin Zach as Al. Like, very professional, very detailed, and think of me as like the dummy that's trying things and thinks he knows more than what he actually knows. That's me. Stay with us. I mean, this is gonna be nuts. We got sponsors on board. Like, this is gonna be nuts. So next time, more. Each episode is gonna be so much more. You're gonna be like, what the crap? We're getting stuff done, guys.